Hello and welcome to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. I'm your host, MrBooMStickXL, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this unboxing video. Today, I'm going to be unboxing the Killer Instinct Arcade Tournament Fight Stick by MadCatz. This was released in December of 2013, so it is old, but it's new. Now, if you're interested in trying to get this, get ready to pay a hefty price. A sealed brand new version of this on eBay from a third-party seller is selling for well over $600, which is outrageous. I've seen used ones, or slightly used, and they're going for $300. Now, when this came out in December of 2013, it was $250, and a lot of people didn't buy it because at the time, there was only one fighting game for it, and of course, that was Killer Instinct. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, or you've seen my work from my YouTube channel, you'll know that I'm always talking about Killer Instinct. It is literally my favorite fighting game of all time. And of course, one of my big E3 predictions for this year is I really believe Microsoft is finally going to announce a proper Killer Instinct 2. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put this on the Lazy Susan. I'm going to give it a 360-degree spin so you can see the box because the box is gorgeous. And then we're going to crack this bad boy open. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is the front of the box, which you saw in the opening of this video. The artwork is obviously absolutely gorgeous. It has Jago, which is most people's favorite character, but mine happens to be Saberwolf. I've always been a big fan. I love werewolves, so it's like a match made in heaven. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a 360-degree look at the box. Take a look at the side. It says Killer Instinct Tournament Fight Stick. This gives you a look of what the actual fight stick looks like, but we're going to get into that in a second. Here is the side again. And now we're going to go back to the front. Now, obviously, I have Evil Jago helping me do the unboxing today. And like I said, if you're a fan of fighting games, to be completely honest, there have been some really, really great ones this generation. We have had Mortal Kombat X. We've had Street Fighter V, which is now fixed. But my favorite fighting game of all time is still Killer Instinct, and to this day, with all the improvements that they've done, it's literally a different game from when it launched in 2013. I highly recommend this title, and I also highly recommend this controller. The only problem is that it's very expensive. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to open up this box, and we're going to see what's inside, and I hope that you're enjoying this video. Okay, so now here we are getting ready to unbox this. So let's go. Okay. Now this is obviously the fight stick. I'm going to lift it up for you so you can take a look. Now that particular plastic that's in there, I put that on there because I'm very meticulous when it comes to my collectibles. I do consider this a collectible item. So that's why the plastic is in there, because I have it in storage and I don't want it to get damaged or dusty. So we're going to take this big stick out of here. Okay, and then we're going to take this box and we're going to put this massive thing on the side. Okay, I'm going to take off the foam protector, put that off to the side, and now we're going to take this bad boy out of the box. Like I said, it's even sealed because I don't mess around when it comes to my collectibles. Sorry that it's taken so long. Okay, here we go. Finally get it out of the bag. Now, look at this bad boy. This is the ultimate fight stick. It has exactly that cool noise that you would find in the arcade. Big buttons, okay, lined up for high to low. And it has the amazing artwork of Saberwolf, Jago, Thunder, and Glacius, which is on there. Actually, I've used them all, okay? And for people who've never bought fight sticks, MadCatz does make them really well. Unfortunately, I don't even think the company exists anymore. But one of the cool features with this fight stick is that it hides the wire in here. As you can see, here's all the electronics. Okay, and it comes with your standard cord. What's great about this particular cord is that not only is it 9 feet, which is great because if you're sitting away from your TV like I am, you need the extension, but more importantly, it has a feature that most fight sticks, usually the expensive ones anyway, have. It has a breakaway cord. So let's say, for instance, you're playing and your dog, your cat, your kids, somebody runs by, they're not ripping the controller out of your hand. They're basically just pulling this apart and your controller will not be damaged, which I find to be great. When not in use, you obviously store it in here, which is fantastic. And then it just closes nice and locks. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it back on the Lazy Susan, give you a 360-degree look at this controller, and that's going to be it for the video. Okay, so now we've made it to the last part of the unboxing video. What I wanted to do for you, the viewer, is to give you an angled look at this controller with perfect lighting. Now, as you can see, the artwork is on display perfectly. It's made of a thick, heavy plastic, so if you're going to get a controller like this, be prepared that when it's resting on your lap, it's going to feel like you have a pile of books there. But if you're a fighting game fan like I am, it's absolutely worth it. Here is the arcade stick that we talked about before. It is a sturdy quality. The buttons do feel solid. If you played in the arcade as a kid like I did, you'll remember that feeling of smacking that button trying to get out the combos. You have your Xbox guide button right here. You have a couple other buttons to add turbo. So now what I'm going to do is I want to give you a 360-degree look at this controller. But I just want to warn you in advance that sometimes when you do these unboxings, you have unappealing angles. And that's unfortunately what you're going to see now. Because of the heft of this controller, I had to prop it up on a heavy cardboard box. And because I just wanted to show you the rear of the controller. I don't want to be that guy that shows off unboxings and say, hey, Boom, didn't show me the rear of the controller. I have no idea what it looks like. So this is where it plugs in. Here are your other two buttons. That's just select buttons. No, you don't use it when you're playing the fighting game, obviously. And we're going to give you just another spin so you can take a look at it again from the front. And that's going to be it. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I do have a Street Fighter V PlayStation 4 tournament stick in storage, which is brand new. I've never used it. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of room in the apartment. Otherwise, I display that as well. But if you want that unboxed, let me know on Twitter, hit me up in a DM, or if you watch this video, leave a message in the comment section below. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Double Barrel Gaming. I hope you enjoyed today's unboxing of the Killer Instinct Tournament Fight Stick by MadCatz. If you did, please hit that like button, share this video on social media, and also consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for watching. Have an awesome day.